Once again, Thomas Vandermeer on News 2032 Baja. I recall when the U.S.-Mexican border was the most controversial topic in American politics. This was back when the Phoenix area was a thriving metropolis. And then the long heat wave began, and the electric grid finally failed. Those who could afford it left. Most went north, and many into California. It was trying times, to be sure. Many of Mexican descent returned south of the border. Water was in short supply around the region, and this forced many adaptations, almost back into the 1800s. No one voted for changes in government. Rather, the need for people who could figure out how to survive made them unelected officials, using their expertise to guide us through the drought period. Slowly, a surrogate government formed, one that linked Sonora and Arizona into an ecozone. Phoenix became an airport hub and not much else. Thousands of homes were abandoned, ones recently revived to handle the impoverished among us. Suburbs became holding pens, the population a tenth of what it was. The cooler region of Ciudad Central at 4,500 feet altitude has become the major population center, the city sprawling over the old border that became obsolete. No one had a solution or a plan to handle migrations. Each region along the Rio Grande did what they could. But enough about the past. I am young enough to look at the future, the 2040s. My election to the Climate Senate was the result of being an early believer in ecozones. I was not a politician. Now I have to plan ahead based on the trends, or should I say the geography. The Colorado River has become our version of the Rio Grande. The land east of the San Andreas Fault is fusing with Baja, Arizona. Our version of border control is not better than the U.S. one was. We are semi-independent, our own territory, and have to realize that history repeats itself. What changed was the old version of how to designate a border.